Scorpio, welcome to your intimate tarot reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to know why I read intimate tarot, specifically sexual energy, it will be outlined for you in the description box. In the general sense, I understand, and hopefully you do too, that sexual energy is inherently a part of who we are as human beings. Thus, it stands to reason not only does it affect us inside, it can affect us in our outer world too. And I operate from that principle of the more you know. I like to look at many energy types, and in fact, intimate tarot tends to be some of my longest video work, because once you start to untangle that sexual energy, you see how extensive it is. Okay, there you go. That's why. But also, on that same hand, if you are indeed that Scorpio who is sensitive towards these subjects of sexual energy, sexual identification, how it reflects in ourselves, how it reflects in our partners, single or not, regardless, then I don't want you to watch it. Never watch anything that you do not put value in, because you will take nothing from it. That's it. In which case, feel free to skip this one. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Okay? Intimate Tarot is technically a bonus video, so I only rotate it about every 3 months or so. But it is a proud reading type to this channel. What's going on, please, for Scorpio? We're going to start by pulling you a sexual energy oracle card. Show me, Scorpio, please. What's going on for Scorpio? What's going on, please, for Scorpio? We're going to take a look at the next, or the upfront energy, as well as the next several months. But like always, of course, take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies, cross-watch the same. Okay, harmony. Oh, lovely. Finding harmony. The 28th PS might be important. I don't know why. But finding harmony in your sexual energy, within yourself, outside of you. You seem to be reflecting upon someone whom you are harmonizing your sexual energy with, or in contemplation of, as they are in the mirror. So in terms of that reflection, you could be mirroring sexual energy with someone, okay? How you perceive your sexual energy is how they might be perceiving their sexual energy as well. And again, that mirroring aspect, that you two might have very similar frequencies in terms of your sexual energy. And harmonizing it, what you experience, what they experience, is one and the same. And if you are a single Scorpio, you want this for yourself. Okay, what I experience in my sexual energy, I want to see that reflected, and ideally in a partner, someone who can match me, someone who can match my intensity, someone who can match my frequency, frankly, someone who can keep up with me. You know, that old thing. But let's see where that goes. Harmonization, balancing those sexual energies between yourself, with someone else, and reflection upon someone else, or in the hopes of harmonizing your sexual energy with someone else. Let's take a look. And then, like I said, I think the 28th might be important. Of what month, I do not know. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio's sexual energy. Show me what I need to see, please. Once more, we are using the Dreamy Moons Tarot deck. I like it so much I had to reorder it, but oh my goodness, honey. It's incredibly stiff. I gotta work this like a mother. But that's what you do with stiff things. You work them. Hard. For those of you who are my regulars, you are hopefully acclimated to my sense of humor by now. For those of you who are new, yep. Let me tell you this, honey. I'm not a mayonnaise tarot reader. I got personality, not gonna lie. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Temperance, healing that sexual energy. Good, taking it to a spiritual plane of existence. This is what feels right to me. This is who I am, okay? And then present day, fast forward a little bit, 9 of Swords. And tension, Hanged Man, suspending that. You're trying to readjust your thoughts. You don't like where your sexual energy went. It went to a place of anxiety with the 9 of Swords, so you suspended activity. Okay, what are you trying to learn? What are you trying to learn? You're healing it, yes. You've suspended sexual activity as far as I can tell. It seems to be by choice. Harmonizing within yourself, within your own sexual energy, yes. I want to see what that 9 of Swords is about. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups, ooh, big difference, big energetic difference there between who someone is and what they feel straight away. I can tell you right now, this person knows who you are, and they do seem to watch you with pleasure. Nine of Cups. It doesn't look threatening, but the Page of Swords is not going to present that kind of energy to me because it's so terribly small. The Page of Swords is often, he or she suffers a great deal in that respect of, I can't do anything. But watch. I can learn, I can look a little bit, but their sexual energy behind it towards you is Nine of Cups. They would say they receive a great deal of pleasure and self-satisfaction in watching you. Your sexual energy is currently like closed. Closed for business, but it's active. You seem to be healing it, looking at it intensely, asking a lot of hard questions. Okay. Next several months, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Cups. There is a sexual tension here that we are trying to move away from, but also keep our heart open to simultaneously. It's almost like you're trying to create a neutral effect. Five of Wands in tarot, sexual tarot specifically, is sexual tension. Combativeness in that respect of fighting for someone's attention, but it doesn't feel like that. You are trying to ease your energy away from sexual tension with somebody, but keeping your heart open towards it. Okay. I don't know if you'll be successful, and I don't know what your motivation is. I know part of it has to do with the healing phase. Okay. Okay. Strength, Ten of Pentacles in your sexual energy. This is good. Somebody else had this. It's something similar. Anyway, Ten of Pentacles energy, sexual energy as strengths. You're very loyal. Of course we are. We're one of the most loyal signs. Emotionally, we tend to be very loyal to people. And if that's true, if that's what I'm seeing you trying to reduce your sexual energy towards someone consciously, but keep your heart open towards them nonetheless. You're telling me my strength is loyalty. I have strong foundations behind my sexuality. I have very strong sets of principles and loyalty dedicated to my sexual energy. I don't dispute it. I know myself very well. You're telling me with that Ten of Pentacles, I know myself, I know my sexual energy, and I expect a great deal from it because I put all of myself into it. So with that Ten of Pentacles backing your sexual energy, you're saying I have very high standards for how I execute my intimate relationships. I have a lot of principles in place. It's a bedrock. It's part of my foundation in terms of how I compose myself sexually and in my relationships. So in other words, your sexual energy is saying is I have very high standards. Could I rock your world? Fuck yes. I know that. That's part of the gig. However, I can't just go handing that out to anybody. So you have a lot of principles behind your sexual energy that are built on many years of foundations of experience, right? In other words, I'm the real deal. I got a lot going on for me. My sexual energy is included in that. I know it very well. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. But that just makes me that much more responsible for it. Obstacles. Six of Pentacles. Balancing with somebody, trying to keep it neutral. Moving forward, emotional disappointment, specifically sexual disappointment. Okay. Oh. Trying to find the harmony. Huh. Show me Temperance. Show me Temperance. Recent past, fairly recent, healing your sexual energy. So I can see that you put a timeout on it. You don't like associating your sexual energy with stress or anxiety. And for some reason, you have done recently and possibly still are. It's experiencing with someone else your sense of sexuality as being problematic for someone. Show me Temperance. Show me Temperance, show me Temperance, show me Temperance. Especially given Scorpio's proclivities to kind of mate for life, showing that kind of extreme loyalty, you know, it's looking like you're trying to resolve something in that capacity. The moon, waiting, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands. It's a struggle for you. There's some things you had to come to terms with. Your sexual energy says it was secretly waiting on somebody. Oops. Didn't mean to. You took your sexual energy for someone to a very deep place under the moon. And it's looking like you're having to work hard to kind of come to terms with that. It's active healing, and it feels very fresh. It doesn't feel old at all. It feels fresh. There was a lot of tension here, a lot of things said and not said, a lot of things done and not done. So the 9 of Wands in this deck is all the things said and not said between two people that caused a remarkable amount of sexual tension. And also involved waters, the moon, Piscean energy, might some Pisces in your chart. Also Sag. And everything else is kind of, we're going to dig into it. But yeah, you had deep desires for someone that you put way down there. Way down there. And we are kind of grudgingly, okay, in the recent past, dragging all that crap out of the moon, looking at it, recognizing the frustration for what it is, and also coming to terms with the fact that it's looking like we were waiting on someone in secret to experience sexual energy with. And that's a hard thing to come to terms with. You know, if I'm being honest with myself. I had very strong desires for someone. And in a way, in the back of my mind, in the back of my heart specifically, I was kind of hoping it would meet me there. You know. I was kind of hoping it would show up. I was secretly waiting for someone's sexual energy to come towards me or reveal itself. And you are healing from that. Actively going into the moon. Well done. 9 of Swords, but your cleanup work isn't done yet. Show me that 9 of Swords, please. Show me that 9 of Swords. Show me that 9 of Swords. Show me that 9 of Swords, please. Show me that 9 of Swords. So that would explain straight away. Trying to get back into a place of harmony with yourself. And perhaps who you are reflecting your sexual energy upon. You might have felt that they were like you. And perhaps they were. Show me that 9 of Swords, please. Six of Swords, moving on. 5 of Cups from the pain, the Hermit, healing, healing, healing. You're an advanced healer. I'll see that. So what you are addressing is some very serious topics in your mind and in your heart and in your sex. It's all here. You're kind of leaving no stone unturned. You're looking at everything methodically. You feel that you have to. So again, hence you suspended all sexual activity. You are doing advanced healing work here with between Temperance and the Hermit, and it's taken a minute. Okay, it's taken a minute. This didn't just start yesterday, so even though it feels fresh to me, in time, in regards to tarot, this could have been weeks, months, maybe a year ago. I don't know. But you are understanding that the source of strain within your sexual energy and tension comes from many places. It's caused you considerable anxiety, frustration, and disappointment. Your heart was in there too. I see that. For us, it's typically one and the same. You know, as I often say, our sex comes along with our heart comes along with sex. I feel a lot of people are attracted to Scorpios because of all that we have to offer, but failing to realize all the other stuff that comes along with it. It's gratifying, right? To have all that intense sexual energy put on you, but then there's the other side of it. The heart, right? So I don't see you consulting anyone. This seems to be a you and you process. deeply private, deeply internal. A lot of healing, a lot of it. Mostly having to do with pain of the heart, disappointment, and the complexity of our thoughts and overthinking, being confused, anxious. But you're doing all this calmly. So again, this is very, very private, very, very internal, and very, I would say, confrontational with the self. You're not consulting anyone. You're taking care of this in your own private way, as far as I can tell. All right? I don't think I really need to clarify the Hanged Man at this point, but, you know, since we do have a job to do. So what's crossing you is the Hanged Man. It's looking like a willful timeout, a willful pause. Okay. Healing, healing, healing. Getting your sexual energy, getting your emotional energy back in alignment with you. Okay. Show me the Hanged Man, show me the Hanged Man, show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. I know. I know. I see why you suspended it. Okay, we got a soul bond here. We got a soul bond that we were strongly attracted to. This is who we were waiting on. We didn't understand we were doing it. It was an unconscious thing for a long time. But you're showing me again, and I need to emphasize this to you, massive healing. You got the two major players right here. You surpassed the Four of Swords by miles. So when I tell you you're doing deep, reflective work that is hard, not fun, it gets you all up into your head and your heart, but you're still doing it. So I give you full marks for that. You hear me? I get it. I do. Yeah, the Hanged Man, this is the... So you're doing a lot of individual work within yourself. Outside of you, you're telling me that's the origin. What's the origin? That's the origin. Okay. This is who we have suspended activity with. Next to no investment. Page of Pentacles. Energy, the investment. We couldn't invest in this person the way we wanted. So we suspended all activity and concentrated on the self and repairing, again, our sexual and emotional energies as well as your thoughts. Your thoughts are here, your emotions are here, your sex is here. As I said, I can't emphasize that enough. I told you, you're not leaving any stone unturned. Okay. Let's jump on over to this Page of Swords. Somebody wants to talk. Show me this Page of Swords, please. Show me this Page of Swords. Show me this Page of Swords. Show me this Page of Swords, please. Yeah. Show me this Page of Swords, please. Big energy, small guy. Fuck. The page can't carry that kind of weight. Fuck. That's... I don't know how that little Page of Swords, his knees aren't buckling and hitting the ground. This person's energy is actually magnificent. It's actually magnificent. They're a magnificent creature. I don't think they know that they're a magnificent creature. There is a reason why you're showing me massive recovery from this person and why you secretly desired them sexually and emotionally as long as you did. I would too. I would too. And in my own way, yes. Yeah. They are a magnificent beast, creature, lover of the stars, desire, hope, a sexual font, an emotional font. Everything you could want. Take home and break your fucking bed with. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they say as I watch you. This is their energy. Wow. The stars, the lovers, 3 cups. Their desire to connect with you emotionally, sexually, restoratively, healing, and I agree, actually, with this energy a great deal. Sexual energy should be healing. I completely agree. It's how you know you bond with your partner, is when it takes your sex to another plane. Upper level bonding. It's not a job, it's not a chore. You give unto yourself freely. They say that with you, their energy says, I would be the most generous lover to you. I would give you everything. And yet, Page of Swords. They watch. That's some upper division energy. I feel like this person's a unicorn and they don't know that they're a unicorn, or perhaps they do. Their energy's huge. Their energy's huge. And the bond is incredibly strong. Spiritually, emotionally, sexually. Mentally, too. You showed me the 6 of Cups. They're showing me the lovers. They're not that far apart, to be honest. 6 of Cups is a soul bond, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a spiritual or upper level spiritual connection. The lovers, it is. It's our gift. But the thing with the lovers, originally, in old school tarot, was called the choice. You have to choose it, so it can choose you. Perhaps they don't know how much you desired them secretly, but the way you're healing and you're being aggressive about it, that tells me by default that your recovery process here is not incidental. In other words, I think you know who they are. Show me this person's 9 of Cups, please. They receive a great deal of pleasure from you, watching you. It makes them feel personally good. It makes them feel personally elated. Their energy towards you is responsive on a personal level, as well as a rather large energetic one. Oh. 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 The Empress, Queen of Cups, Judgment, you are in their heart. You make their heart space soft. They are someone of some significance, the Empress, or they perceive you that way. The one who gives all, who is generous with their love. And the Empress in sexual energy, she is generous with her body, so long as she's comfortable and safe with the one she loves, in which case she is not prohibited. The Empress in sexual tarot is the embodiment of being comfortable with one's body. I have nothing to hide from you. I want you to see me. I want you to see every part of me. I want you to. No one else. Just you. Because that's how much I love you. because that's how comfortable I am with you. I have no inhibitions when it comes to you. So, in that respect, she is a highly generous lover in and of her own right. It's a form of sexual empowerment because she knows where it's going. It's the productivity principle that backs the Empress, because I understand what I'm giving to you, and you are a good investment worthy of my heart and my body. I have no inhibitions. It's just for you. Queen of Cups. Could be done with fellow water sign. We have some Taurus, Libra here. And then Judgment. As I was going back to, and I can see why the Lovers changed from the Choice to the Lovers, so that people wouldn't confuse it with Judgment. This person's been marked with choice to choose their heart, to choose the more authentic self, the more authentic sense of feeling, expression, love, desires, abilities, capabilities, everything, all of it. Page of Swords. There's so much in this person's energy that is magnificent and beautiful. And that would give unto you the best of themselves. There's a strong sense of respect in each other's hearts. They have within them, I believe, strong self-empowerment principles when it comes to sex. In other words, they understand its purpose, as we've discussed. Healthy bonding keeps the relationship healthy. It keeps the energy between the two people healthy. And it's naturally given, naturally taken, naturally given, naturally taken. It's beautiful. That's where the restoration comes in. That sex should be healing, and it should be spiritual. And in its highest form, we understand the beauty of ourselves, what we're able to do, who we're able to do it with trust, safety, exponential amount of love. I'm sighing for this person. It's because it's beautiful. What they feel for you is natural and beautiful. What they want with you is natural and beautiful. And you're telling me that's the very person I'm trying to heal from, Christine. You kind of had a raging inferno for this person. You know that. That's why you suspended it. Their energy for you in return isn't too dissimilar, but they've been marked with so much spiritual energy and decision making. And literally embracing who they are by embracing you. They want your softness. They want your heart, they want your love. Sex goes without saying at this point. Page of Swords. Let's get to that. Let's okay. Some of that Five of Wands. Tension. Frustration, fending off, sexual tension. I don't know if there's competition here. Let's take a look. Some of that Five of Wands, please. Somebody's trying to control their sexual energy. You, them. I can control it. Yeah. I suppose we all think that from time to time. Some of that Five of Wands, please. Judgment. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Yep. Yeah. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Show me that Five of Wands. Show me that Five of Wands, please. Queen of Pentacles. The Sun. Jesus. Six of Pentacles. Okay. 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 This person's showing me compromise energy. I do believe it's them. It could be you. It could be a little bit of the both of you. You've shown me high functions of stability and loyalty where your sexual energy is concerned. It has to mean something. My sexual energy is built upon years of experience. I know what I can give. But it has to be stable. You said my sexual energy has to be stable. It has to be safe. I have to be able to count on it. Right? We're not playing for peanuts here. So you also have the Six of Pentacles in your obstacles. Somebody is proposing a balance. Okay. So it could be them, it could be you. But someone here is distinctly saying, I'm having to fight my sexual energy. But out of that is born a sense of the greater extent of the thing, and that's warmth with the sun. I would rather kind of combat my sexual energy and feel the warmth of the sun with you, even if it's in a balanced, fair way. Six of Pentacles. I would say the Queen of Pentacles. The King, Queen of Pentacles, they're some of my favorite to see actually in Intimate Tarot, because these are highly sensual people. These are people who are typically very comfortable with themselves and their body, and that comes from years of experience as well. But the sensuality tends to be higher for the King, Queen of Pentacles because, again, pentacle, what you can touch, taste, see, hear, smell, etc. So I do believe that this person or you is highly sensually driven in terms of... I may not always express myself verbally, but by God, I know what I like to experience. And they're telling me what I'd like to experience with you, Scorpio, is that even if there is sexual tension here, I can bring out a higher form of myself and we can just experience the sun together. Some sort of warmth that is balanced. Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I give you some, you give me some. Now, what that Six of Pentacles looks like in reality, I don't know, but it seems detached from the sex piece, simply because I'm seeing the suppression of the sexual instinct of that Five of Wands. Okay? But it does look like a proposal where someone is trying to meet you in a way that suggests we can be good in each other's company. We can be warm in each other's company. I just don't know what that company looks like. How it looks like in 3D is up to you two. That Six of Swords, and in that respect of, okay, I'm going to try to leave the sexual energy behind too, but I will keep my heart open towards this. Okay, show me that Six of Swords, please. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords, please. So now it doesn't look like it's a combative or competition. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't feel like that. Not quite like that. No. The Tower. You. Okay. Okay. The Tower. Four of Wands. Three of Swords. You understand that trying to maintain some sort of relationship with this person is too painful. That there was a premise for it here. But you had to transform this construct of a relationship between you and I. You seem to be willingly looking at this construct, as I understand that you and I having a relationship is a false premise. I accept that Tower. And you're doing so in that Scorpio way that says, this is real life. shit goes down. We're very calm about towers and that's why we're associated with towers. We're very French in that respect, and that's no disrespect to French people. I admire the culture a great deal, and I can't wait to visit one day, let me tell you. But Scorpio is really, I swear to God, the French of the zodiac. We're just like, well, that's fucking life, isn't it? Deal with it, move on. That's how we are. I swear to God. That's how we are. And that's why towers to us are like, yeah, another fucking tower. Put it on my tab. I'll deal with that one later. And I don't know. It's come from our ruling planet, which is Pluto, which is all about transformation, sex, death, rebirth, relaunching of the spirit, relaunching of the self. This is what I've learned, and I learned shit the hard way. Yada, yada, yada. Next fucking thing. And that's how we are. That's just like, yeah, here's another tower. C'est la vie, such is life. I'm going to drink a glass of wine till the next one comes along. I needed that laugh, honey. I needed that laugh. This one's getting really deep, and in some elements I relate to, yes. So I needed that laugh. And then your tower here is like, yeah, calmly, Six of Swords. Your approach to the tower is so terribly calm. You're like, look, this premise that you and I can have a relationship is not correct. It hurts too much. Three of Swords. It causes me pain. It's a false construct. But I'm going to try to meet you in this space of the Six of Pentacles, which you're also telling me could be a challenge. We're going to see why. But again, it's the sexual energies off the table. They know that. They recognize it. They seem to just want to enjoy the warmth of your energy in some fair, practiced, balanced way. We'll see if that plays out well. And for some of you, yes. Yes. For some of you, yes. I can't say it's all of you. But yes. For some of you, you understand that a relationship exists. For one of you. And you will not impede upon it. Okay? And that's probably why perhaps some of you are chastising yourself so hard for longing for that energy, secretly or otherwise. Yeah. Then being a soul bond doesn't make it any easier. Right? Because if it was someone that you did not give a fuck about, that's what you do. I'm out. You gotta go. Right? And that's our emotional loyalty speaking to us. And that if I don't know you, I don't have a reason to give a fuck. Death. I'm out. That's just what we do. But if I do know you, we have to work through all those emotional layers. And can we transform? Can we heal? Can we change? Can we work with this? So there's a very strong, bold acceptance here that I'm calmly trying to meet you where you are. But I also understand this idea of you and I having a relationship, sexually or otherwise, is false. It hurts too much. Something like that. But trying to keep your heart open towards it, and again, that's a reflection of Scorpio energy. You mean something to me. Page of Cups. Trying to show this situation some love of yourself. Okay? Show me this Page of Cups, show me this Page of Cups, show me this Page of Cups. Show me this Page of Cups, show me this Page of Cups. No, this was not a I met that really hot Scorpio at the bar type scenario. Nope. Nope. I get it. The sexual energy is strong. Seven of Pentacles, slow growing, justice. There you go, Page of Wands. Okay, there you go. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. There's that harmony concept I was about to say that told me straight away. Perhaps some of you have some very strong Libra in your chart, such as like I do, and in which case sorry, I completely forgot to mention this, and I think I have been. So there you go. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, it doesn't matter, because regardless, you'd have to watch to find out if it resonated, so I never mention it. But I will point out there is a slight advantage to watching intimate tarot, sexual energy tarot from your Venus placement. So if you have Libra in your Venus like I do, it could come in as an edge for you. And that's true for any sign that you might have. So you might want to check out your Venus placements regardless. But there's that sense of harmony here. I'm going to keep my heart open towards this, but I will keep myself fair, balanced, square. That's where the harmony comes in. You have kept your fire for this person. You turned it way down from an Ace of Wands to a Page of Wands. That's a little bit of happiness there. There's a little spark of interest in you. There is a little bit of, that easy, simple representation of fire. Okay? Very small, but you're like, this is what I can do. You're showing me 2 pages, but they're intended pages. So you turn down your love energy towards this person, and you turn down your fire energy towards this person. But you're still showing up as, this is important to me. I'm going to balance it. Slow and steady. 7 of Pentacles. I got it. Okay? And we'll see if that harmony carries over. But like I said, I told you, you two are trying to meet in the middle. I believe. Who else had that? I don't remember. But somebody trying to meet in the middle and compromise your energies. Okay? But in a way that is healthy, balanced, and still showing warmth, still showing care, still showing concern, and a certain level of gratitude towards each other. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and switch decks now. 10 of Pentacles for Scorpio's sexual strengths, please. Show me the 10 of Pentacles, please. Show me that 10 of Pentacles. Show me that 10 of Pentacles. Show me that 10 of Pentacles, please. Show me that 10 of Pentacles. Show me that 10 of Pentacles, please. Okay, all right. I got it. Okay, I understand. Very important. Okay. Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands, Temperance. That's what you're saying. So you really focused on yourself. Very much so. You're showing me Temperance once more. Once more. Again, you might have some heavy Sag in your chart. Knight of Swords. Taking action, you are looking to heal your core principles as it relates to your life and your sexual energy, all of it. You're like, I maintain a certain level of standards and principles for myself, and that's how I act in the coordinates to it. I am actively healing, and I'm actively healing everything I know and I take pride in, and that I can rely upon. My sexual energy is in this too, and I maintain a certain level of sets of standards. I don't see you engaging sexually with anyone. I just see you reinforcing your principal beliefs, sexually or otherwise. You are telling me this is a high priority for me. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about, and this is how I live my life. I have to know it's stable. I have to know it's loyal. I have to know it's going to show up. And you continue to heal in this way, and it's quite active. You seem much more comfortable now. You seem to be much more out of this fucking hurts me to, okay, things are kind of back to normal. Things are kind of back to normal. Okay? You're just reinforcing your principles. As far as your sexual energy is concerned, it's off limits. Okay? It's off limits while you enforce principles. That's it. I know it's not mind-blowing shit, but I think that's pretty damn good, and I think it's very indicative to Scorpio energy. It has to be stable. It has to be loyal. I can't give you this. I just can't. Okay. Now, that very Six of Pentacles that seems to be proposed by this person's energy that you were trying to meet somewhere halfway and in the middle has come up as an obstacle. Let's see why. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. The balance. You are showing me rapid harmony within. I think you two are trying to hit your stride by trying to find harmony from the outside in the real world with that person, with that Nine of Cups. Four of Pentacles holding on to the Chariot. Six of Cups. Yep. Oh, somebody here got a little stubborn streak. To be honest, I think it's the both of you. You both insist on holding on to this because the soul bond is quite precious to you both. Somebody has a bold heart, so they want to continue to show up for it. I think it's the both of you. Even though they proposed the Six of Pentacles, it is coming up as a challenge. I believe more so for this person because they feel inclined to kind of withhold the strength of their heart. But they also hold on too. So while their fullest of hearts is not being expressed, it still recognizes the soul bond. Somebody's struggling with that. They have a very strong heart for you. And it beats boldly. But it gets that intensity, that beating of the heart, the swiftness of it, gets dialed back by several degrees because of that Four of Pentacles. So this is withholding, holding on to, not letting go of, but also not giving much. So the strength of someone's heart slows considerably. Nevertheless, it insists because there it is again. You play into this as well, 6 and 6. Again, the harmony concept. I think you two are doing your best to meet each other realistically in the real world, recognizing that kind of love, and there is love. A lot of it. Between these two, you're doing your best to honor the connection and love between you. But the full strength of conviction's not here. It's like I can only do so much. And in that sense, it is an obstacle when we cannot fully express ourselves. So the Four of Cups, and moving forward, this is disappointment, emotional disappointment, sexual disappointment. Show me that Four of Cups. Show me that Four of Cups, show me that Four of Cups, show me that Four of Cups. Show me that Four of Cups, show me that Four of Cups. The High Priestess, Justice, Two of Pentacles. You feel intuitively, you feel that you can figure out a harmonization with this person. A part of you still remains disappointed for what isn't there. But the bigger part of you is trying to keep it forward in terms of my intuition, with my sense of balance. Again, if you have strong Libra in your chart, I haven't done theirs yet, but check it out anyway. I'm using my intuition and sense of guidance. I don't necessarily know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best to keep this thing balanced. I don't always know how to give to it, Two of Pentacles. And yes, fundamentally, it disappoints me. In that respect, I'm not emotionally satisfied, and I'm not sexually satisfied with this connection. But you both keep pointing back to me the importance of this connection. So in moving forward, I just see you maintaining a balance as best you can. It's important to you both. You've both reflected that to me. But sex is off the table. Clearly. there is a great deal of desire for it that stems naturally between two people who actually love each other a great deal and are highly connected. So I know what you're saying or thinking. How come they don't just choose me? Yeah. If it's that great, Christina, if it's that amazing, and it is, I'm in there. I know how amazing they are. I was very much in love with them. I very much wanted to pull them towards me, and I suppressed all that shit. And I had to heal from it. How come they don't just choose me? It's a choice. There's a choice in all things. This person wants you, they have to choose you. And your emotions chose this person, and your sex chose this person. Even if it was unconsciously done. Even if you didn't mean to. You chose them, and I see you recovering from that choice. Okay. They have, I admit, some of the most... I can see why you're in love with this person. Don't say you weren't. I'll call you a liar. They have some of the most beautiful energy I've ever seen. And it points to you authentically. It's not faked or forced at all. They very much desire your heart and your sex. And at such a high level. And as Spirit pointed out to me, it is indeed a choice for this person. They are marked with judgment. And yet they remain a Page of Swords. That's got to be... You have so much feeling for someone. The intensity of it, the feeling of it, the full weight of it, the full weight of desires, the full weight of feeling, the full weight of love behind it, the full weight of sex behind it, and not just any kind, honey. The full weight of the bond behind you, executed on a Page of Swords, who ultimately feels helpless. Because a Page of Swords essentially feels helpless. It's literally the admission of, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to act, so I don't. I observe, I watch. You know, if I clarified this person further, they would probably argue or counter, I'm not free to choose, yet they are marked with choice. Everything here represents choice. Okay? The higher the energy, the higher the stakes, the higher the choice. And so we get into that space of rock and a hard place. I can't make a decision. Either direction's too hard. And in fact, that's when we indeed have the most choice, is when we are convinced we have the least. Real choice isn't... I've said this before. I know I repeat myself. It's what I do. Real choice is not going to the grocery store and having your pick of 50 different cereals. That's complacency. That's you picking out what you want at any time you want it. That's easy. That's not choice. That's nothing. It has no challenge to it. It has no consequences attached to it, except maybe, you know, the sugar contents. Ultimately, it's not a choice. It's just one more thing that you do in your day-to-day. Real choices are the kind that make or break you. The real kind of choices are the ones that say I can be my highest authentic self, my most achieved self, my most self-empowered self. And the energy behind this person is astounding. They probably don't see it as choice, as the Page of Swords. I see why you fell in love with him. I do. They demonstrate an emotional competence that's off the charts. They demonstrate a bond competence that's off the charts. They demonstrate a compatibility that is off the charts with you. It's not just in the general sense. I don't think they just throw that out at anyone. It's tied to you. They demonstrate a sexual competence that's off the charts, high generosity in all the right areas. Page of Swords. I see what they could do. I see who they could be. But they'd have to choose it. Is it a surprise to me that you two are trying to figure out how to compromise in the real world, where the sexual energy is off the table, and it's out of respect of seeing each other and being in each other's company and balancing things and keeping things cool? You're doing your part. The obstacle remains someone cannot fully show up with their heart as much as they should like, and they do have a powerful heart. But nevertheless, they try to show up to respect the energy and the bond that it represents. You both do. A part of you ultimately is still dissatisfied with how things have leveled up or meted out. But nevertheless, you're like, it's still correct. And as much as I understand this, it's still correct. Even if I can't give much to it, it's still correct, and I have to abide by that particular principle. It now feels correct because it is. Even if I am personally disappointed with it, I'm not getting emotional satisfaction from it, or any, that's just not there. And like, nevertheless, it's important to me too. What it will be in the long term, I do not know. I'm just looking at the next several months and how you two seem to compromise, and you seem to compromise well. It kills me to see this level of energy behind you both, and how it so very much wants to express itself to each other. You're like, yeah, I know that. I came to terms with it, and that's why I suspended this. You're like, oh yeah, I know. See all that shit? To let you know, all that deep inner healing and reconciliation within you has allowed you to be able to do this. So if that helps you, and you did it because you needed to honor yourself and you wanted to honor this connection. So I see you balancing. So it's not the most thrilling, and at most this oh my God, Jesus. The promise of this is phenomenal. Yeah, I can see why your heart chose them, and I can see why your sex chose them. Very much. But you are trying this magnificent energy aside. You are only putting forth the best of yourself that says honorable, justice, stand up, do right. It's important to me too. This is all I have for you for the next several months. Whether or not the situation will change, I do not know. All I know is that you made a strong declarative here with the Tower in moving forward and trying to meet this person halfway. No false pretenses. You know, it hurts too much. So, that harmony was no fucking joke. You two are trying to harmonize as best you can with the energies and the abilities in the 3D that you have to work with. That's all I know. You two insist on keeping each other by your sides, and for the right reasons. And if they were wrong reasons, I'd tell you. The right reasons are here. You both, the energy behind it, how you two are trying to meet in the real world suggests this is mine. I know it's mine. And even if it's not the way I want it, I know it's mine. And I can stand up for it. But I can stand up for it correctly. Something like that. 5. The mature man. For some of you are the mature man, or you're dealing with the mature man. Okay. Obviously Taurus energy. Courtship. The 5th might be important, the 4th might be important, 54 might be important. Courtship. The active courtship, active dating, yes. And actively like to court you. My intentions here are sincere. I would like to court you. Someone's married. Yeah. You're showing me principles of transformation. Of course, it's 19. It's always 19. Coffin, that's you. Change. You're saying you chose to change. There'll be some messages. In the distant horizon. So there will continuously be communications between you and this person in the future. It's just over the next several months there's a vague sense of communication and possible 3D connectivity that is fair and balanced and does not swing hard in either direction. And it will be very official. It might be a little stiff. It might be a little rigid. That's okay. Kind of like I'm on my best behavior. We have a gift. Somebody here might have a gift for the other person. 17th might be important. 22nd, 7th, as I said. 3, 9, 19, 5, 4. Okay. You're the main female? Some of you? Okay. Scorpio. Now that we've gotten all up into each other's business, like always, it's a pleasure doing business with you. In reverse. Let go of control issues. In reverse. No more trying to control. Just balance. Keep an open mind. Okay, I see you doing that. Your soulmate, P.S., might differ from you, your usual type, so clearly you two are soulmates, soul bonded, etc. And it's at the higher plane too, with the lovers. But it's so in that I see differences. So open mind means that this person, they're just giving you confirmation, is different from you. We're talking age, race, ethnicity, religious background, upbringing, cultural normatives, languages, anything, all of that. So in other words, they're saying they are different from you. But not where it counts. That's where you two are actually like this. Soul stuff. Soul stuff surpasses demographics every time. Okay. Retreat. Yes, I saw it. Retreat. Unrequited. This could be the one. Chemistry. No shit. Yeah, no shit. Unrequited. 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 What is that? What is this? What is unrequited? No. That means it's not reciprocated. That's not true. You two very much have manifestation pulling you in. Manifestation. No. What is this? Unrequited. Unresolved feelings, yes. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Bullshit. It literally just said this could be the one with chemistry. This is different. What is this unrequited thing? What is this unrequited thing? What's going on here? Okay. Jesus, that energy comes in so strong, doesn't it? It's just wave after wave after wave of that energy, and it's strong, and it's like Christina's slapping me in the face. It's super strong. Cancerian energy, Gemini. Yes, a Fool. And Three of Swords. Unrequited in one respect. They afraid to take off, afraid to take new adventures, afraid to open up. They're afraid to open up. They're afraid to open up. Somebody's afraid to open up. The intuition, High Priestess, yes. How is it unrequited? Where am I seeing this? King of Pentacles. Okay, I see. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Someone here has told themselves this is unrequited or it cannot come together. Despite the energy behind it. Despite the enormous energy behind it. Intuitively, they feel they could bring it together. But they're kind of like, for now, it's a state of disappointment, it must be. For now, it must be a state of disappointment. They know this, or they said this to themselves. As much as their energy would like to operate very much by what it feels and how they are being directed. There it is again. So damn strong. There's the fear of taking off, of opening up, particularly where the feelings are concerned. Intuitively, they feel they can bring this together in some form of connectivity, but ultimately it has to remain a disappointment. That it cannot come together fully the way that we feel it or would like it to. It seems to be a sort of settlement for now. It must remain unrequited. The feelings are not. Not at all. But the yeah. Yeah. There's the love, there's the attraction. And the energy again watches and waits. They're not waiting on you, honey. They're waiting on themselves. That kind of energy, executed on a page of swords. But there's a gift here. It's upcoming, I believe, some sort of exchange. Could be by word or deed or actual gift. But yes, I can see where it's kind of like if I was free to court you, I would. Somebody's in marriage. And then also, yes, if they were free to court you, they would offer you more. They would like to. Okay. That's it for now. The next round of Intimate Tarot will be in 3 months, but the general readings will resume every 2 weeks as normal. I don't know what they are just yet. Okay. Cancer, the Medallion of Cancer came out. The wreath, there might have been some important energy exchange around year's end, towards the end of last year. Also things coming back around, that world energy, possibly starting a new cycle. And then also again the representation of that gift. T, bull, sign of Taurus. The bull's next to T. That's funny. That's funny. I think I called one of their messages Big T. I think I did. Yeah. That's great. All right. Ay. Stuck. All right. W. Aquarius. The zombie. Drudgery. Day in, day out. Nothing changes. Cat. Intuition. Someone's exhausted. Trying to use their intuition. Dragon. Aries. Leo. Sag. Dominant energy, very strong, dominant sexual energy, by the way. The dragon is. Fierce. Oh. Sometimes, as beautiful as choice can be, honey, as beautiful with the weight of it being what it is, choice can be a beautiful thing, and we all want choice. It's like, I want the freedom to choose. I always want the freedom to choose. Choice is a beautiful thing. And then there's real choice. And then you get into that kind of thinking of, I wish some choices I never had. Because it requires upper division choice making. And it does. It requires spiritual choice, judgment choice, making decisions type of choice. And, you know. So it's easier for somebody who has a small dog, by the way. Chihuahua, Yorkie, Terrier, that kind of thing. It's easy to say if they would just choose. That's just not how life works, clearly. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here today. You two, however, are trying to operate by a certain level of principles that go beyond sexual energy and the exchange of it. There is real heart on this on both sides. Let me make that 100% clear. Otherwise, I would not see you two so studiously trying to balance what looks like, call it for what it is, heaven-sent connectivity. It is truly a challenge. Lovers is also a challenge as well as a choice. It raises us. It's supposed to raise us. It's supposed to push us. It's supposed to challenge us. It's supposed to make us look at ourselves in the mirror and at the other person. What's missing in me? What's missing in them? Are these my best qualities, or these are my worst qualities? How am I willing to change, or am I not willing to change? You know, so that way we actually earn our greatest gift if we do those things. And that doesn't mean everything's in place. And that's why it is indeed a challenge and a decision. Very rarely have I ever seen the lovers magically fall into place. You know what magically falls into place? Knight of Wands. Night out with the bros. Night out with the girls. What else falls in place? Karmic happenstances. You know, I met them. They seem like a pretty good fit. They seem pretty secure. That one. They seem pretty secure. That happens. Easy. No problem. That shit falls into place. No problem. They're pretty stable. They ain't too ugly. They got all their teeth. Let's try that one. Right? That shit falls into place real fast. Because it's easy. It doesn't challenge us at all. And it's like, oh, yeah, I can put myself into that. No problem. And people often measure their form of success by how much they can get for how little that they do. You see what I'm saying? And that, me personally, I don't operate like that. It's like, I'm going to get as much of a low-level situation as possible. That kind of thing. That's where we get that concept of settling. Things fall into, that's why it's called settling. Things fall into place because it's fucking easy. There's no challenge in it. You know, there's no challenge in it, but then we build our whole worlds around it, and then we're like, fuck. You know? So I don't know that. I said, what I'm trying to tell you is that this isn't some low-level peanut. Okay? It's not. I don't know if you picked up on that. And if you know what I'm talking about, you agree with me and you don't argue with it. If you thought that they were an asshole, if you thought that they were a narcissist, which everybody really seems to love that term right now, you don't actually know what narcissism is. If you did, it would scare the shit out of you. Actually, most people have narcissistic tendencies. It's called self-interest. So I'm really tired of hearing that fucking word. But there you go. If it was a bad person, I would have told you. They're not a bad person. They have massive energy behind them. And what you two experienced happened because it was supposed to. So what I'm trying to tell you, are they worth harmonizing with or not? It seems to be your only task at this point. The Scorpio I'm looking at says yes. If they weren't all that, if you didn't have such a strong connectivity, if there wasn't such strong love principles between you two, do you really think you'd be fucking trying? What it will mean in the future, I do not know. I just got the next couple months. I think you two are doing a good job balancing as much as you can in the ways that have strong principles behind it. Okay? You know, so what I'm telling you this, it's like, well, I just left them behind and I don't think about them anymore. That's not this person. That is not this person. It is not this person. This is not someone we just left behind. You might have tried. And your conclusion was I can try. Occupation. Somebody thinks about the other... Oh, a gift. A gift regarding occupation? Congratulations are in order? Lover. Okay. We got a little something coming in from our special person. I don't know what form it will take, but that came up twice now. But it has something to do possibly with work relation. Congratulations on this achievement or that, or I don't quite know what. I don't know when that comes in, but it's looking like it's from our special person. But it's honest and it's sincere and it comes from a good place. Okay, that's enough. I don't know why I kept shuffling. There you go. 15th and the 17th might be important to you as well. Okay. 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 All right, Scorpio, honey. If it's right for you, then it's right for you. And if it's wrong for you, it's wrong for you. If whoever you're thinking about elicits horrible, horrible memories and you want nothing to do with them, then this is not you. You already know what to do. This is not that, Scorpio. Okay? Let's just settle for the balance right now. And we're entering Libra season. Oh, okay. That would... No, we're not entering... Why the hell did I just say that? We are not. we are entering the full moon in Libra relatively soon. So that would also explain why I'm seeing so many heavy Libra references. So some of this activity might really start to take shape soon. Okay. Prior to, during, or right after the full moon, which is April 6th, I believe. Okay. All right, honey. You put in the comments as you see fit. Everybody's just... I can't even tell, you know, aside from all this, I can't, I was like, oh, maybe Scorpio's out there having fun. No. No. It's like, I'm healing serious shit right now. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And nobody's touching any of this. I'm sorry. You gotta have a laugh. You gotta have a laugh, honey. You gotta have a laugh. Sometimes it gets so serious and so intense, as you see. You're just at home right now. It's like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're just like, no one's touching any of this right now. I'm dealing with some serious shit. And you are working through it very well. Like I said, I gave you full marks for that. Okay. It's looking like you two are maintaining a balance. We'll start there. Okay? Just start there. It'll be fine. I think you have a grip on it. Not the control issue grip, but a proper grip, as you've told me many times. Okay? Dignity, harmony, okay? Healing. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'll check up on you in a couple weeks. Scorpio, honey, take care. Be well.